Hey guys, Ryan here, and I am a two-time eXp Icon agent. And if you don't know what that means, I will explain it in a later video. But for this video, I want to talk to you about should a new agent join eXp Realty. Now, I'll talk to you a little bit about the pros and cons, my experience as I've come through the real estate business. I started out, my first almost one full year was in a Remax. I joined an office where there were some agents working there, some experienced ones, but there wasn't a lot of training. There wasn't a lot of assistance for anything. So I kind of joined, and the biggest help I got was from an agent that was relatively junior in the business as well. And we kind of fumbled through it and made our own way. But I did get some assistance there. Fast forward just under a year, I left Remax and I joined a Royal LePage brokerage. And that brokerage had many, many experienced agents. But what I discovered quickly is that we're all in competition with one another. We're all trying to service the same clients, get the same clients. We're all going after the same thing. Now, the help was there if I sought it. So if I went and asked experienced agents of 30 plus years, I would generally get an answer. But the training was lacking. You know, there was some there if I really looked for it in back office type settings. And the resources going in there were limited. And it was kind of the same environment, a little more positive, but in that office environment. Fast forward again, and here we are. I've been at eXp Realty coming up on 2 years. So what does that mean? I iconed in my first year, I iconed in my second year, which means I hit a certain level within the company. But for a new agent coming in, a brand new agent, the first thing you notice, if you're in Winnipeg or in a larger center, sometimes brokerages will bring you in. And I've heard this time and time again, where a new agent comes in and they have to sign a contract. And new agents sometimes don't look deeply into that. And there is a monetary penalty for getting out of that. eXp does not have contracts. You can come in, everyone is the same, and you can leave if you want without penalty. The fees are low, and I'm going to show you the fee structure right now. And here is our fees. Now, every agent in the company gets paid the same way. I've seen other brokerage charge up to 50-50, 60-40. There's generally a hidden fee. Royal LePage has a 1% Royal LePage fee that they tack on. So a 60-40 split is actually not. It's a 59-41 split, and 41% of your commission goes away. That was my old brokerage. Now they've changed a few things since then. They've got levels you can get to, but every agent in eXp gets paid the same, whether you're brand new or you're 40 years in the business, 80-20, until you have gotten to $80,000 in generated commission. Now, what that means is you've contributed $16,000 back to the company. The company has made their 16 grand. Now you generate all of the commissions for yourself aside from a small cap transaction fee. So once you've hit the icon level, that $285 cap transaction fee gets reduced once again, and it goes down to $75, which you will pay for the remainder of the year. Should you make icon, then you end up paying $75 per transaction. Now, there are some standard costs, which are outlined right there on the slide. There's a startup fee, cloud brokerage fee, broker review fee. It works out to about $156 a month, plus $29 per deal for your broker review fee, because the brokers in Manitoba or all across Canada are ultimately responsible for the integrity of those deals, make sure everything's done properly. That's the fee that you pay to make sure that happens. But you also have layers of protection. So you usually have your local or your provincial association that carries errors and omissions insurance. eXp offers another level of that. But these are the fees. And this makes eXp really transparent and a pretty good deal. Now, coming in as a new agent, the one thing you need to understand is that we have a new agent boot camp. So brand new, you don't know anything. You're going to come in, do your training for your real estate course, but then you're going to have that additional resource. And on top of that, there's over 50 hours of live training every week. And all of those trainings are stored so you can re-access them. You also have mentors and coaches. In the Icon program, they incentivize the cultural requirement. So $4,000 of that $16,000 incentive that you're going to get back after you hit Icon is for doing things like mentoring and coaching. So the more experienced agents are actually incentivized to help develop the new agents. Not only that, but if you are selective on who your sponsor is with eXp, they will help you. Now, when I say selective, I mean there's all the agents in the world that will just go out and they will recruit. You'll sign up with them, you'll never hear from them. They've got 200 people on their front line, they can't possibly help you. But if you take some time and look around, you will find those people that will guide you through every step of the process. So this was a quick overview. Should a new agent join eXp? I think it's a really good option. I expect and anticipate and look forward to all of your questions. I really hope you reach out to me. And what makes my team a little bit different is the amount of support, because not just the 50 plus hours of training for all agents, the new agent bootcamp that eXp offers, but in our Game Changers group, and specifically my offshoot, which is Game Changers Apex, there's additional trainings a couple of times a week that are done with our upline, and we are all a resource for you. I am really interactive with all the agents on my team, and I look forward to you reaching out to me. If you haven't hit subscribe to this channel, please do so. Hit that like button, and I'll see everyone in future videos.